Well, hello there. Welcome to my channel. It's Greggy Soriano, and today we are going to make a rainbow cake. It's going to have buttercream piped embroidery along with beautiful wafer paper flowers in a rainbow theme. So without further ado, let's get to caking. Crumb coat and final coat a 6-inch round cake, 5 inches in height with buttercream. Set it in the fridge to hang out for a bit and allow it to chill. Grab some wafer paper and cut them into small, organic, and irregular amoebic shapes. Place them on a sheet pan lined with parchment paper and spread a thin layer of buttercream right on top of each piece. Top and dredge them with a generous amount of sprinkles and flatten them right on top of each piece. Be sure to make an odd number of pieces for each color. Repeat the process in orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Be sure to consolidate and save those sprinkles to avoid waste and create your own rainbow mix. Grab some edible paint or gel paste food coloring and add just a little bit of vodka or any clear spirit to loosen it up. Grab some wafer paper and a liner brush and use the paint to paint really beautiful long lines across the width of the wafer paper. I divided it into 3 colors per sheet. One sheet is red, orange, yellow, and the other is green, blue, and purple. Create a painted effect on one sheet of wafer paper in Roy G. Biv as well. And you want them more solid yet painted-like, so be sure to avoid making it look too perfect. Grab a piece of wire and long-nose pliers and twist the ends to make a little loop-de-loop. Then insert them into little berry pieces of candy. These are like these gummy candies that have nonpareils around them. They are so yummy and they smell so good. I love these candies. But yeah, create little buds just like this and use the food coloring to paint them in Roy G. Biv. Grab some round chocolate candy beads and insert the wire into the bottom of each of them to create little buds just like this. Be sure to do it in the entire rainbow. Now that your painted wafer paper is dried, let's cut out our petals and our leaves. We're only going to have one flower as the main focal point in this arrangement, and it's yellow because Roy G. Biv, the color yellow is in the middle, so I want it centered in this arrangement. I'm freehanding the petals as I cut them, and I'm creating a little ruffly edge on the ends, and also I'm creating a slit on the bottom of each petal because we're going to shape them later, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Cut out some leaves with the other colors. Be sure to cut out a slit on the bottom of each leaf so that we can shape them later on. Grab just a little bit of water on a small round brush and dampen the left side of the flap and grab the right side of the flap and overlap it right on top of the side that you wet, and a little bit of water goes a very long way. If you put too much water, it tends to dissolve the wafer paper, so try to avoid doing that. Oh, and I forgot to mention, be sure to save those scraps as you cut the leaves and petals, because we're going to use those itty bitty pieces to attach the wire onto our leaves, just like this. I made these stamens out of gum paste a couple of days ago to allow them to dry, and I painted them with a little bit of piping gel and then dipped them in nonpareils to make them look like stamens. Grab your petals and pierce them right onto the bottom of each wire and create your flower. Be sure to use odd numbers. This one has 5 petals, and I like to make extra to allow for breakage. Use a little bit of water as your glue. With the number 1 or 2 tip in yellow buttercream or royal icing, type on some lines around your stamen to make them look a little bit more realistic.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona
With some white floral tape and wire, create a floral arrangement in a C formation with all the foliage and the painted flowers that you made in wafer paper.
You see her walking down the boulevard. She got the posture of a superstar. She looks so fly in those Gucci slides. Yeah, I wonder what she hides under her disguise. Yeah. And all the girls around the world, they wanna be her. And all the dudes are trying to score like it's fever. She lives a double life, puts on a show. What's under this outer smile? We'll never know. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. Let me paint a picture. I see they don't understand. Feeling like Picasso. She brushing against my hands. Seen you from around the way. You didn't give me the time of day. You be making moves that yeah, who really care what Simon say? All the bad things, girl, I had to look past that.
With the mini flower paper punch, cut out some flowers with the painted wafer paper that we made earlier.
Slow it down like that. Just hold me down like that. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something.
Grab a gum paste flower making foam board and a ball tool and press on the little flowers that we made out of the paper punch to create a little bit of shape just like this. Be sure to avoid pressing too hard or else they'll crack or rip. So just press a little bit gentle, yet a little firm enough to create that shape. With the number 1 or 2 tip in red, orange, yellow, green, blue, or purple, create some lines in an organic formation to create a beautiful embroidered look. With the same number 1 or 2 tip, add another element of texture with mini beads. The more fine these beads are and more uniform they are, the more beautiful the outcome is. Attach the sprinkle appliques that we made earlier. Continue to fill in the empty spaces and create even more texture with these beautiful scales that make it really organic and I love, love, love. And I'm also using a grass tip to create even more texture. I'm all about texture, guys. It's all about texture, movement, and color. Strategically place the mini wafer paper flowers that we punched out earlier with a pair of tweezers. I just love the idea of them being in clusters like this, but you can also disperse them and strategically place them all around the cake, separated with breather space, but I just love the idea of the clusters. Finish this off with some chocolate beads. Secure your cake topper with some floral tape covered wire. And there we have it, our rainbow embroidery cake. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to go to GreggySoriano.com to support this channel and purchase some cake supplies or some springadinks. I'll talk to you later. Bye!